Good morning, my dear students, and welcome to today's class. As you all know, we have already started this chapter, final account, which I have told you that it's a very important chapter and it will help you out to find out the true profit and loss of the business as well as the financial position of a business. So before starting this chapter, we need to learn and identify few statements which have been a base of this chapter. The first statement was trading account. I told you to write down the specimens of trading account and to go through it. Let's solve one illustration which is based on that trading account. Illustration 1. So in illustration 1, a table is given to you. Okay, you need to prepare trading account for the year ended on 31st 3 2015 from the following balances of Bhavesh. Stock date 1 4 2014 rupees 40,000. Purchase 1 lakh 64,000. Purchase returns 10,000. Sales 1 lakh 2 lakh 20,000. Sales return 20,000. Wages 10,000. Railway freight 8,000. Carriage inward 2,000. As well as closing stock is given, that is on the end of the year 31st 3 2015 was 44,000, whereas its market value is 50,000. My dear students, जब भी आपको मार्केट वैल्यू और कॉस्ट प्राइस दोनों दिए हो और उसमें से आपको चूज करना पड़े कि कौन सा लिखना है, तो इट इज ऑलवेज द लेसर वैल्यू. The lesser value among 50,000 and 44,000 is 44,000. Let's prepare trading account of Bhavesh. So trading account of Bhavesh for the year ending on 31st 3 2015. Here on the debit side क्या क्या आएगा? We'll write down the opening stock. Do we have? Yes. Opening stock 40,000. Debit side में लिखेंगे. Purchase इनर कॉलम में लिखो 1,64,000 माइनस परचेज रिटर्न लिखो 10,000. सेल्स क्रेडिट साइड में आएगा 2,20,000 इनर कॉलम में माइनस 20,000 राइट डाउन इन द आउटर कॉलम 2 lakh. Wages debit side, railway freight debit side, carriage inward debit side. Now closing stock, the lesser is 44,000, that will be in the credit side. After doing this debit credit, what you have to do is you need to tally. Once you go for totaling, the credit side is more. When we have credit side more, that is 2,44,000, so we'll write down in both the sides 2,44,000, and the differentiate amount, that is 30,000, will be called as gross profit. It will be transferred to profit and loss account. Now as you know that the lesser now what we will do, we'll study about profit and loss. The profit and loss account is a second component of final account. After preparing trading account, we need to prepare profit and loss account. So, what is the main purpose of profit and loss account? To know profit and loss of the business. To know net profit and net loss of the business, and other expenses and income of the business, it is called as profit and loss account. So, how to put the heading on to profit and loss account? Profit and loss account of Shri so and so for the period ending on so and so. Let's see the specimen. Here the specimen is given to you. Specimen of profit and loss account. Profit and loss account of Shri so and so for the year ending on so and so. On the debit side, what you have to write? To gross profit and to gross loss transferred from trading account. Administrative expense, जो भी expenses है, to salary, allowance, bonus, to rent, to insurance premium, to taxes, to postage expense, to stationery printing expense, to legal expenses, to audit fees, to electricity expenses, to repairs and maintenance expenses of assets, to contribution to provident fund. Provident fund is a liability, but when you contribute, it will become your expense. To contribute to provident fund, to contribute to employee state insurance, to state welfare expenses, to staff training expenses, selling and distribution expense. Carriage inward will come in trading account, so carriage outward will come in profit and loss account debit side. Salary of salesman, commission of salesman, traveling expenses of salesman, advertisement expenses, discount allowed, delivery van expenses, discount reserve, exhibition participation expense, showroom expense, go down expenses, packing expenses. फाइनेंशियल एक्सपेंस कौन से होते हैं? इंटरेस्ट ऑन कैपिटल, इंटरेस्ट ऑन बैंक ओवरड्राफ्ट, इंटरेस्ट ऑन बोरोड लोन, बैंक चार्जेस, बैंक कमीशंस, टू डोनेशन, डेप्रिसिएशन और एसेट, जितने भी डेप्रिसिएशन होंगे वो. दिस कॉलम इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट बिकॉज हियर वी विल स्टडी अबाउट बैड डेब्ट रिजर्व. जो कर्जदार हमारे पैसे ले जाते हैं, जो भी कस्टमर या आप कह सकते हो डेप्टर्स जो हमारे पैसे ले जाते हैं ये कह के कि विल बी रिटर्निंग यू बैक इन द फ्यूचर, but due to some reason it is not going to be received, so at that time we'll consider it as bad debt. So there are certain bad debts which we need to do. It is one bad debt which is given the trial balance. It need to be added with the bad debt adjustment plus bad debt reserve adjustment minus bad debt reserve trial balance. This is a perfect table which you need to prepare whenever you start a sum and whenever you have the transactions of debtors and bad debt. Now, to loss by fire. Any type of loss happens in the happened in the company is considered to be a loss. Whether it is of fire, theft, or on sale of fixed assets, sale of investment, any type of loss will be considered as expense. To provision for expenses or loss, that's it. Now let's see on the credit side. So and the credit side, that means income of the business. As you know, gross profit which we received from trading account, it need to be transferred, so that credit balance will come to credit side of profit and loss account by gross profit transferred from trading account. Now other incomes like discount received, rent received, commission received, brokerage received, commission received from consignor, interest on investment, interest on loan given, interest on drawings, bad debt returned, profit on sale of assets, by sale of old newspapers, sale of scrap, miscellaneous income, apprentice premium received, or in case we have any loss, if the debit side is more than compared to credit side, it is considered to be net loss, and vice versa. If credit side of a profit and loss account is considered to be more compared to the debit side of profit and loss account, it is considered to be net profit. Now where it has to be transferred? It has to be transferred to capital account. If net profit plus, if net loss minus. Let's see one sum which is based on this. There are certain general entries, you need to read it out, okay? And what is the difference between profit and loss account and trading account? Just read, it is not going to come in exam. Now we have three types of profit. One is gross profit which we obtain from trading account, other is operating profit, and the third one is net profit. This is obtained from profit and loss account, and net profit is also obtained from profit and loss account. Let's see one illustration which is based on profit and loss account. Now generally what is given? Gross profit is given. Where you will do? Let's see. Gross profit is been debited to credited to profit and loss. So here profit and loss account, what you have to do? Following balances extracted from the trial balance of Dhaval as on 31st 3 2015. Prepare profit and loss account. Now what you have to do, we have to prepare a loss account, profit and loss account. So profit and loss account of Dhaval for the year ending on 31st 3 2015. So profit and loss account of Dhaval for the year ending on 31st 3 2015. फर्स्ट ग्रॉस प्रॉफिट 70,000 है, तो प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस अकाउंट में कहाँ पे आएगा, क्रेडिट साइड में लिखेंगे बाय ग्रॉस प्रॉफिट 70,000. सेकेंड कैरेज आउटवर्ड, कैरेज आउटवर्ड विल कम प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस अकाउंट में डेबिट साइड. पोस्टेज, टू पोस्टेज डेबिट साइड प्रॉफिट एंड 1,000. सैलरी 12,000 डेबिट साइड पे आएगा प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस अकाउंट में. मिसलेनियस एक्सपेंस डेबिट साइड पे आएगा. इंश्योरेंस प्रीमियम डेबिट साइड. ऑफिस एक्सपेंस डेबिट साइड. डिस्काउंट रिसीव्ड क्रेडिट साइड. कमीशन रिसीव्ड क्रेडिट साइड. डिस्काउंट अलाउड डेबिट साइड. लॉस ड्यू टू फायर अकाउंट डेबिट साइड. Interest received credit side. Bad debt debit side. Bank charges debit side. Traveling expense debit side. Advertisement expense debit side. Audit fees debit side. Interest on loan debit side. So here, after doing this debit and credit, you will notice that which side is more. So here we have noticed that credit side is more, we'll write the amount same, and the differentiate amount will be considered as net profit. It has to be transferred to capital account. So I hope this sums are clear to you. You need to write down illustration 1 and 2 in your notebook and submit me by tomorrow. I hope today's session is helpful to you. Thank you and have a nice day.